Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another K-Rino Friday. Today, we're going to be reacting to Division of the Masses. This was suggested by Christopher X, so thank you, Christopher, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. I really do appreciate them, guys. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what K has to say. Let's see what Division of the Masses is all about. And if you're excited to see more K on the channel every single Friday, make sure y'all hit like and subscribe. Let's get it. Okay. So we got the tension building. They're setting the stage. We getting the mood going. I like the feel of this intro. Nice piano. Let's see where it goes.
Liberator, racist, terrorist, patriot, gayness, straightness, creationist, atheist, free thinker, matrix, B-list, A-list, defendants, plaintiffs, dark-hearted, gracious, anxious.
Okay, so we're starting off. He's listing a bunch of different groups, and he's listing them in pairs of two, and putting these groups as ones that are normally pitted against each other in the way he's listing them.
Dark-hearted, gracious, anxious, patient, peaceful, murderous, Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, civilized, savage, innocent, graphic, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Catholic. Was the system built for oppression or is it broken?
I like that. Nice way to start out, especially relating back to Division of the Masses. Just talk about all those arbitrary little identifiers that we use to divide ourselves every day.
The system built for oppression or is it broken? Police killing unarmed blacks out in the open. Permission to harass us and rip us into fragments and left nothing to salvage as we're sifting through the ashes. And when you protest, you an animal or a radical.
Bruh, I'm tired of all the cop stuff, man. Just seeing the way police act and just what they do, especially to like young black men in general, and you know, everybody else just being assholes and whatever they do. It's sad to see, man. And then they get money so they can pay the families of their victims. It's like, that's not coming out of y'all's pay. You actually have like money saved up so you can pay the families of your victims. Like, what the hell is going on, man?
The ashes, and when you protest, you an animal or a radical. This from the same folks who supported rushing the Capitol, deflecting and distracting you with an axe to the back of you. In this country, America's the master human trafficker. Oh, division of the masses.
It's called America, the master human trafficker. That's wild right there. But you know, when you look back at all the Epstein and Ghislaine stuff and all that, it doesn't seem that far-fetched, does it?
The human trafficker. Oh, division of the masses. Ask them who crafted the ignorance we practice. Systemic entrapment by sacrilegious bastards. Spiritual and physical collisions of the classes. Savage. Oh, division of the masses. Ask them who crafted the ignorance we practice. Systemic entrapment.
Bro, the flow switch is hard, and the way he's bouncing off the beat right now, we got some echo going on in the background, some nice panning as well. This feels crazy.
Who crafted the ignorance we practice. Systemic entrapment by sacrilegious bastards. Spiritual and physical collisions of the classes. Deceptive new innovations beyond limitations. The strong normalization of bombing a nation. Every era's guilty of human experimentation. So hospital patients are a strategic creation. They'll probably never...
Did you say every era is guilty of human experimentation?
The strong normalization of bombing a nation. Every era's guilty of human experimentation. So hospital patients are a strategic creation. They'll probably never...
That's facts, man. Absolutely. They want to keep you as a patient. If you're cured, you're no longer a patient. If you're being treated, you're a patient forever. That's a fact right there.
Patience or a strategic creation. They'll probably never admit nepotism exists. The new trick is to convince us racism's a myth. Submissive women against the feminine set of rules. Two parents won't work together, all we do is accuse the true believer and the ones who bowing down to Baphomet. The anti-gun activists.
Damn, are we praying to Baphomet? We about to start worshiping the devil or something out here. Hold up, what's K saying?
Parents won't work together, all we do is accuse the true believer and the ones who bowing down to Baphomet. The anti-gun activists battle the gun advocates. Check the news, your child might get shot up at the school, cause weapons are now accessible to any reckless fool. They tamper with nature, that's why this nation is set.
Damn, that is kind of a freaky thing, man. Like, I always go back and forth between these where it's like, are we just seeing all of these horrible events more often now because everything is televised? There's more cameras everywhere, there's microphones everywhere, you can't escape it. So are we just seeing more of the violence that has been happening forever, or is there actually an increase in it? I don't know, but it is freaky to see.
Any reckless fool, they tamper with nature. That's why this nation is set to lose. Trying to change the gender rules so that children get to choose. Deception of the faithless, the pressure to escape this. Infested with the sweat of the molesters and the rapists. Boom, division of the masses. Ask her who.
This reminds me a lot of the track, I think it was called The Experiment or something like that. And it's that track where K kind of speaks as if he's like an overlord of the earth or something like that. I think there might be another, he has another identity within the track as well, but they're talking about how the people of earth, and especially the people of the United States, have been like molded, and what opportunities they've been shown and different stuff like that. And I'm getting that type of vibe a little bit from here, where he's just kind of talking about things that he sees going on in the world that confuse him or frustrate him, or, just stuff that plain doesn't make sense, regardless of who you are, unless you're willing to lie to yourself.
The rapists, boom, division of the masses. Ask her who crafted the ignorance we practice. Systemic entrapment by sacrilegious bastards. Spiritual and physical collisions of the classes. Savage, boom, division of the masses. Ask her who crafted the ignorance we practice. Systemic entrapment by sacrilegious bastards. Spiritual and physical collisions of the classes. We broke from.
Bro, just the smacking against the beat of that flow is ridiculous. That's one of my favorite flows I've ever heard K spit, for real.
Collisions of the classes. We broke from supplying the paper the church is making. Different denominations, a million interpretations. People frequently speaking on who they able to sleep with.
Hold up.
Religious bastards, spiritual and physical collisions of the classes. We broke from supplying the paper the church is making. Different denominations, a million interpretations. People frequently.
Okay, so we got supplying the paper the church was making, and then talking about a million denominations. We get in a comparison between like the paper of the books, the paper of like the actual money, and then denominations of money and denominations of religion, all packaged up real nice and neat right there.
Denominations, a million interpretations. People frequently speaking on who they able to sleep with. Beefing over the choice to abort a baby or keep it. The lies of a president who tells you that he's righteous. The eyes and the ears of your cellular devices. Computer.
Something? Most people who are righteous, good people, don't have to tell you that they're a righteous, good person. I think that's the issue with politics, is we let people tell us who they are, not show us who they are. And then when they aren't who they tell us they are, but they are who they've always shown us they are, we're for some reason surprised. Which, it doesn't make any sense to me. Seems like everything adds up.
Eyes of a president who tells you that he's righteous. The eyes and the ears of your cellular devices. Computerized spies that can seemingly surmise what you do, cause your electronic machinery's alive. The devil made the present day marijuana special, so higher levels of estrogen settle in male.
The devil made the present day marijuana special? Hold up, K. We you gotta have to slow down on this one, bruh.
That's what you do, cause your electronic machinery's alive. The devil made the present day marijuana special, so higher levels of estrogen settle in male vessels. And feminine.
I like that the transition to higher levels of estrogen and hold up.
Present day marijuana special, so higher levels of estrogen settle in male vessels. And feminized men are welcomed into the optics, cause manhood is threatening and masculinity's toxic.
I feel like he threw in the marijuana line at a weird spot. I don't know. Maybe it slightly increases your estrogen production, but I'll be real with y'all. I haven't had a problem, and I'm feeling fantastic, froggy and fresh, if I'm being honest with you. But that being said, they are saying that the levels of estrogen in men have increased since, like, our parents, their parents, and so on and so forth. And that is a real thing. So, I don't know. I think it's related to other stuff like, probably the food we eat, the drinks we eat, just the weirdness of the world. I'm no doctor. Let's keep it going.
Welcomed into the optics, cause manhood is threatening and masculinity's toxic. A man speaking his mind is more.
Manhood is pregnant and masculinity is toxic. That hits hard. That hits hard for sure. I think you put anything to the extreme, it's toxic. Feminists, a lot of them are toxic because they go to the extreme. If you're an overtly just obnoxiously masculine dude, yeah, you'll probably come off a little toxic. Anything to that level.
Masculinity's toxic. A man speaking his mind is more dangerous than they thought. And the threat of lost income will train you how to talk. So you better know who not to speak on, local or federal. Set in motion to make you feel guilty for being hetero. Next door or distant, the war's persistent. Some blame God and others doubt God's existence. Historic hardships.
I love how we're just kind of getting this observational type track where it kind of feels like observational comedy where Kay is just looking around at the world and he's like, all right, I see this, I see this, I see this, I see this. This stuff doesn't make any sense to me. This stuff makes sense to me. This is where they meet in the middle and where that friction is created. Like, let's just talk about this a little bit. This is a great idea for a track. He's doing it awesomely or very well. Let's keep it going.
God's existence, historic hardships. If you rewind or fast forward, someone screaming that COVID was fraud to their ass caught it. The poor of the group.
Hold up, what?
Fast forward, someone screaming that COVID was fraud to their ass caught it. The poor of the group of people the science labs target. Formulated a rush vaccine, the mass market. The vaccination they got, I'm escaping the plot. So you can call me Ben Simmons, cause I ain't taking the shot. Now we watching them.
I'm gonna be real with y'all right now, man. I got the vaccine. I got the booster. And if I turn into a zombie or something goes wrong at some point, well, I guess that's what I signed up for. I didn't really want to get it, but when you have family that's at high risk with autoimmune and stuff like that, you gotta take care of your own. And if that means I'll be a zombie one day, well, you'll be watching Zombie No Shoes down the road here.
The shot, now we're watching them recreated into a pill state, decimating your body till it suffers an ill fate, trying to orchestrate ways to increase the kill rate. Many took the bait and walked straight into Bill's gate. Every company
walked into Bill's gate. Bill Gates, of course. And I haven't looked too deeply into it, but we started talking about the vaccines and everything, and I know that Bill Gates was involved to some degree with the vaccinations. I'm not sure what that was exactly. Let me know in the comments down below if you do. But that's nice wordplay. That fits real well right there.
Bill rate. Many took the bait and walked straight into Bill's gate. Every company, even Johnson & Johnson is lethal. I'ma trust your jab and your baby powder bumping off people. Demonic killers are blasting and shooting up mass gatherings. Farrakhan told us what's happening. America's unraveling. Boom, division of the masses.
That was an interesting little bar right there.
Bumping off people, demonic killers are blasting and shooting up mass gatherings. Farrakhan told us what's happening in America.
The way he squeezed Farrakhan in there felt kind of shoehorned in, but then it lines up so well with the rest of the bars. By the end of that little section, it almost feels like, nah, that was perfect. That fit right. But there's something slightly off about it.
Baby powder bumping off people. Demonic killers are blasting and shooting up mass gatherings. Farrakhan told us what's happening. America's unraveling. Boom, division of the masses. Ask her who crafted the ignorance we practice. Systemic entrapment by sacrilegious bastards. Spiritual and physical collisions of the classes. Savage. Boom, division of the masses. Ask her who crafted the ignorance we practice. Systemic entrapment by sacrilegious bastards. Spiritual and physical collisions of the classes.
That was hard, bruh. This is great. Good looks, man. Well, that was Division of the Masses from K-Rino. Thank you to Christopher X for suggesting this track. I really do appreciate him, guys. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next week on K-Rino Friday. Make sure y'all hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos every single day. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes Gang, and I will see you all next time.